Joining me now is John Taft. He is the head of RBC's U.S. Wealth Management Division. They have $200 billion in assets under management. And John, you have said that you feel very strongly that the financial services industry kind of lost its sense of stewardship during the financial crisis. What do you mean by that?
I mean that the financial services industry at its core is all about managing assets that others have entrusted to us. And we have a basic mission. It's to, put very simply, connect people who have money to people who need money and who can deploy money, and to do it in a way so that everybody wins and the economy prospers. That's our mission. And we got a long ways from that in the years leading up to the financial crisis of 2008 and 2009.
So what do you think we need to do to help ensure that the sense of stewardship is put back in place? I mean, as far as regulations are concerned, is there anything key that you think needs to go through here?
I think all the major pieces of regulatory reform are appropriate right now to be considered. One of the things that we lost and that was, deeply and severely damaged in 2008 and 2009 was investor trust and confidence. And you can't have an economy reach its peak performance without trust and confidence. So I think everything we're talking about, too big to fail, resolution authorities, derivatives reform, and of course the issue nearest and dearest to my heart, which is a new federal fiduciary standard of care. Those are all important steps towards restoring investor trust and confidence.
What about the Consumer Financial Protection Agency? I mean, there's been a lot of wrangling on this issue over Capitol Hill. The big banks are really against it. It seems the consumer groups obviously want it and want it to be more powerful than it looks like it's going to be. What's your stance there?
I don't think we need another regulatory entity to police credit card and mortgage lending policies. I think we can embed new authorities in existing regulatory entities if that's what's required.
But will they have the power? I mean, if you embed that kind of entity at the Fed, where they have a lot of other stuff to do, I'm sure you'd agree, are they going to have the time and the power to keep an eye on this stuff?
Well, give them the appropriate resources and give them the appropriate mandate, and they will. I don't think you need to create, I mean, you're asking my opinion, I don't think you need to create a new entity to do that.
Hey, John, what do you think about the Volcker rule here? I mean, there's been so much talk about it. The president has said he won't sign a regulatory bill that doesn't have this in it, but it seems that in order to pass it, you've got to water it down so much that it's almost meaningless.
Yeah, I don't see the purpose, and I have serious concerns about the Volcker rule. Proprietary trading wasn't one of the things that contributed to the financial crisis of 2008 and 2009. And what the Volcker rule would do is it would saddle U.S. financial institutions with regulations that other governments have come out and said they don't support. So what you will do is you will negatively affect the competitiveness of U.S. financial institutions to solve a problem that didn't exist.
All right, what do you think about too big to fail? I mean, everybody wants it to be a thing of the past, but a lot of the people we talk to here, Josh Rosner from Graham Fisher is one, says that the bills that they're looking at basically legislate too big to fail. I mean, they basically enshrine too big to fail. Do you disagree?
Yes, I do disagree. Actually, Tim Ryan, who's the president of the SIFMA, was on television yesterday, I thought spoke very eloquently to this issue. I think we actually are making some significant progress, particularly in the whole what's called resolution authority. That is the ability of regulators to take apart damaged and critically ill institutions on a timely basis. I think we're making some real progress in those areas. So I am hopeful that too big to fail can become a thing of the past.
All right. Hey, John, great to get your thoughts on this. Thanks for spending some time with us. John Taft there from RBC Wealth Management.